Hey, this is Ian with Tri Training Diaries. It's Sunday, February 24th at about 9 o'clock a.m. I just watched a video by a Kerry Sullivan. Kerry Sullivan is a pro triathlete and he has his own channel, and I've asked him a few questions myself about triathlons, and he's been very good about responding back to me. So 2 thumbs up for Kerry Sullivan. I'll put a link in this video to subscribe to his YouTube channel. But this is a response video to a video he just posted on running shoes for triathletes. I thought that I would weigh in and kind of give my 2 cents on running shoes. Never really been a big runner, however with triathlons it's kind of hard to avoid. For my whole life, excuse me, I played soccer, basketball, and baseball. I've always been a heel-toe runner. About 4 or 5 months ago, I bought a pair of Brooks running shoes and had heard about the whole movement towards a midfoot striking instead of a heel strike and then a toe off, and I thought I would try it out, and I really liked it. So I bought a new pair of running shoes, the Brooks running shoes. Let me show you. So here's a pair of my old running shoes. They're not actually that old. I bought them in October of 2012. These are the Brooks Adrenaline. This is the Brooks Adrenaline, and one thing that it has a pretty, like Kerry was saying, it has a pretty big heel, and it's meant for a heel striker. And I actually got a gait analysis, and at the time I was a heel striker, so they said this shoe's going to work well for you. But all the running I did in it was midfoot striking. So I wanted to get a pair of shoes that were for a midfoot striker. And one thing that you can see, I don't know if you can see these, but there's the wear pattern is right here, all here in the midfoot. There's no wear on the heel, none, 0, because I don't use the heel. So this was an okay shoe, and I hope I still will get some use out of them somehow. But I wanted to show you the new pair of shoes that I bought. Okay, so this shoe that I bought from Newton is the Newton Distinctio S. Alright, size 11.5. Newton. Okay, Newtons. Newtons have little to no drop, and drop is basically the distance between the height of the heel compared to the height of the midfoot. And let's say, you know, with the Brookses, I think they were like a 12 millimeter drop. So basically the shoe slopes down 12 millimeters from the heel to the midfoot. I believe these Newtons with the insole are a 4 millimeter drop. If you take the insole out, they're a neutral. They're a 0 drop. But the point is that these Newtons are specially made for midfoot strikers. And I was really curious about them, so I gave them a try, even though they were a little bit on the expensive side. And one thing that's really cool about these shoes that other shoes don't have are these lugs, these 4 lugs here on the midfoot. And let's see if I can show you a profile. So see, the lugs actually extend down from the midfoot. And what they're supposed to do, I guess, is you're supposed to land and they're supposed to return the energy back to you from landing. I'm not really sure on the physics on that, but bottom line is I like them. The first time I put these on, I noticed that the toe box in these Newtons was bigger than the shoes I tried on previously. And to give a little shout out to the shoes that I tried on previously, if any of you are looking for a midfoot style or a kind of a minimalist type shoe, I would look at the Brooks Pure series. There's about 4 or 5 shoes in the Brooks Pure series that I would look into, at least try them on. I tried them on, the Brooks Pure, and the toe box was a little bit too narrow for me. Not a big deal, but I wanted a little bigger toe box. And I noticed that when I first put these on, when I first put these on, I had quite a bit more room in the toe box. So that's why I bought these. The other thing I want to recommend that maybe Mr. Sullivan here will agree with me is that if you're a triathlete, you want to have fast transitions. And the one thing that you'll see on these shoes and on my other shoes, my Brooks shoes, are that I have certain kind of laces. These laces are called Yanks, and they're basically elastic laces, so you can just slip on the shoe and basically have quick transition times. There's no tying laces. Now these are about $5 a pair. If you don't want to spend $5 a pair, I saw a video by another experienced triathlete who went to Joann Fabrics and got about 3 feet of elastic band and a little slidey clip thing, a little spring-loaded slidey clip, and laced the elastic band through his shoe, put the slidey clip on, and boom, you're done for about half the price. I didn't really have any reservations for spending $5 on a pair of laces, and these work really well. They come in all different colors, so I would look into getting a pair of Yanks or any. There's other brands. There's other kind of no tie closures out there for sale, so you can look into those. So that's my take on the running shoe. I really like the Newtons. I'm really getting used to them, and yeah. So those are my running shoes that I'm gonna run in for the half Ironman I'm doing in June. So that about wraps up my video. Take care.